Hey, welcome back to Do Epic Shit. Hey, for those of you wondering who I am, just take a look up there or over there or somewhere. I'm a traveling English teacher and an explorer, avid photographer and journalist. Come join me. I'm heading off to a graffiti artist exhibit here in Amsterdam, Holland, the Netherlands. Hey there. Good morning, Vietnam. Now, with all the bikes behind me, I'm in Amsterdam. I said, damn. I said, God damn, Amsterdam. Arrived last night, and I'm pleased at how efficient things are running, how easy it is to navigate, like just getting from the airport to my brother's house here in Amsterdam. It took me, less time to get through immigration and all that other stuff. I think I actually got a stamp in my passport since it was a flight. If I travel overland from here on out, I won't have any issues at all with getting stamps until I go to like a non-EU country like Croatia. But yeah, many of you have asked me how I managed to travel the way I do. I'm gonna show you. Just follow me into Mr. Carson's neighborhood.
A different frequency production.
KSunMusic.com.
It was actually far easier getting out of North Macedonia than I was expecting because, like I said, Vinny was telling me here in Amsterdam how things are really discombobulated because there's a shortage of workers at the airport. So there's a huge delay. If you're trying to leave Amsterdam or Rotterdam or one of the other bigger cities here at the airport, allow an extra couple of hours. So if it's normally like 3 hours to get the hell out of here, count on it being maybe 5 hours. But yeah, I am loving it being here. And just a quick shout out to my other nephew, Kyle. These are his beats that you're listening to. But let me show you how I reorganize myself when I get to a new place where I can spread shit out. This is how I manage to travel relatively inexpensively. But before I do that, I was going to film this in the airport, but I didn't want to get like anally probed and all that other stuff. But this bike lock, is what kept me from putting that bag on a flight. I can't remember which country, but it's just amazing. Every country you go to, they have a different thing they think is going to be a weapon. They thought this was a weapon. It's a thick coil for a bike, and I bought it in Croatia about 9 months ago. I've used it in quite a few countries when I've rented bikes or stolen bikes. But what I had on the flight last night that should have sparked the Amsterdamian or the authorities was this. Sometimes, 3 of the 800 books of matches that I have in my backpack and a friggin' lighter, which is on their no-fly list. I used these to light mosquito strips. In Kenya and in other places where there are mosquito nets in most places, but with places there aren't, I burn that in the dorm or the hostel or in my room before I go to bed. And it doesn't kill the mosquitoes, but it sure the fuck slows them down, and then I can just smack them and kill them. Like even when they land on me, they're just so slow when they sniff that shit. So this is some other things that I've kept over the years. That's an old headset that I've actually had to use since my iPhone plug-in pops out all the time. So here's an iPhone plug-in that's completely useless for me right now. I've got maybe 3 of them. One or two I found in hostels. So here's plugs that I've bought over or have found over these I bought. These were all part of one. This one, this one. These are obviously with my iPhones. This one, I don't know where I got that one from. But yeah, I've got all sorts of things for travel. There's locks for my bags or my lockers in dorms and hostels and whatnot. And when I travel, I lock up my bags. So the silly thing where people tape up their bags, I think is silly, because it's like people can still, cut it open, put stuff in. Eyeglass cases I use from my USBs. As you may well know, or maybe you don't, in 2018, February 2018, all my hard drives, all my iMac got stolen. And so I've lost a lot of things over the years, a lot of teaching materials, a lot of videos lost because they didn't save up to the cloud. And there are my shades. Yeah, this is the charger to the phone I'm holding in my hand, which is ironic because I completely forgot that when I went up to the mountains and I had to buy this one, which I thought fried my phone, but it did not. I had paid maybe $2 for that charger. Red Sox. I got on a flight, the Turkish Airlines flight that I got reamed $1,200 to get here for Vinny's and Lucy's wedding last summer when Air Tahiti Nui just canceled their flight like a month before the flight, and I had to, at the last minute, lose out on that $655 to get to Paris direct from LAX, where my brother was living. And I got these socks and this toothbrush and a few other things on that flight, which, hey, for an extra $700 and 12 hours flying my black ass all around the fucking world, yeah, it was worth it, the extra $700. I'm still fighting Air Tahiti Nui for that money back and part compensation on the $1,200 I spent getting here. These socks I found in the hostel where I found this lovely jumper. I think these I found also in another hostel. Some of the 2 things that I bought over the last 13 months I've been traveling. This kukui was bought in Kenya, and I've used that several times for changing, for going to the beach, whatever. And this Dinamo is the team in Croatia, in Zagreb. That's one of their soccer teams, or as they say around the rest of the world, football. As you might have seen these before, those are from my nephew Jordan. I've gotten much use out of those. Used them last night on the plane coming in. And here's the other kukui I bought with some shorts. What are these things? Oh, this is a mask. This is from a Croatian museum. They gave me that for free, and that was with a booklet of postcards that I still carry around and give to people at Airbnbs and whatnot. This cord I used to charge that and a few other things. And I'm late filming today because it took me about 45 minutes just to find that. Ooh, that's about to fall out. The battery to my Lenovo doesn't work out, so I just take it out and I just run it just from the power.